let's get started because this is probably gonna take a while. Unfortunately. Basically a solid colored puzzle. I mean, luckily it's not just a solid colored puzzle, there's a little bit more than that, but it's essentially just a yellow puzzle. Here's my strategy on this. I have no idea. I'm gonna pull out edges and then piece shape sort, and then just kind of go from there and fill in the faces. I like this bag. Oh yeah, Mom's already done this puzzle. This is why I'm doing it on a day when she's not here. She told me to, and it's her birthday month. Her birthday's next week. Maybe like this day, actually. In a couple days, I think. Yeah, 3 days. Um, Sorry, I have coffee on the way, or not coffee, tea. I ordered boba tea and a couple donuts because it's just cheaper that way. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna. Oh, these are a lot bigger than I thought. They were relatively tiny, so that's actually pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna frame them all up the right way because you can kind of tell with this puzzle which way is the correct way. And then shape sort. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll turn them all the right way whenever I get done. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. This might be a really intense upfront sort just to make my life easier because that's what matters. And these are all guesstimates too because I have no idea which way is the correct way ultimately. That's okay. You know, I thought I was in the mood for this music, but maybe I'm not in the mood for this music. Probably just because I haven't like coffee yet. Also, this is a new playlist. I don't know, like how good it is. It might be a little intense. I was kind of looking for like a DNC free like. Fuck. I guess gaming would be fun. We could do gaming. Ooh, Sideways Man. I don't really have anything to talk about today. That's the unfortunate thing. I had a pretty dull week. I don't know. Yesterday I woke up and it was just like I didn't wake up. Felt like I was just still asleep all day. I think it's just because the weather like dropped, which I think is why Mom is sick. Because the weather went from like 70s to like 40s. It's the worst time of the year. That's why I don't understand when people are like, spring's great. I'm like, is it? Because spring is just like winter deciding not to leave yet. At least here anyway. It's like, I don't feel like leaving. It's like, please leave. It's cold. Nobody likes it. It's probably going to be the most boring part of the day, but that's okay. That's okay. Do what we gotta do. I'm just hoping that doing like a really solid piece sort will make this all go a lot faster. If it was a little bit of an easier puzzle, I probably wouldn't even sort it. I thought about not sorting at all, but I'm not awake enough for not all that. I'm gonna do pile sorts. Do I have chooses? Luckily this puzzle's been done already once before, so maybe I'll get some freebies. Probably not, because Mom never leaves freebies in the box. I'm always like, just shove it in there. If there's a bunch of pieces to put together, that's up to the next person. Mom was like, no, they will have none of our labor. Okay, fine. I feel like I'm already getting sick of this sorting. That's cheating. It's not cheating. It's called getting help from those that came before you. It's no more cheating than like your parents buying you lunch, in my opinion. I'm just helping my fellow man, my fellow puzzler. I don't know. I'm not super sensitive about cheating. I don't. That's I just don't really care. Life is hard enough. Why do you gotta make it harder? I thought about not doing a puzzle stream today and just doing like writing or editing stream. Because I've thought about doing that, like doing like video editing streams. I don't think it would be the most interesting or successful stream, but let's see what we've done. I realized I think it was like I don't know, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like Wednesday I got all of the editing for the week done and I was like, damn, I'm good. And then I was like, oh shit, I'm going on vacation next weekend. And then I'm basically taking like 2 weeks off essentially. I mean, like I'm going back to work for a couple days, but I'm essentially taking a bunch of time off, a week and a half essentially. So I'm just not gonna have time to edit videos. So I need to get like 3 weeks worth of videos out. And I realized that on Friday. I panic edited an extra video yesterday, but like I need to panic edit like a week's worth of videos. But it's fine. I mean, I don't know, like I guess it's the software, but the last like couple weeks I've it's either like a manic episode or it's the software I've gotten. I've really gotten like done quickly. And and it's weird too because I'm editing longer videos too. Like there's another D&D video coming out tomorrow. So I've gotten the D&D videos that have been sitting in queue since fucking November. And it's one of those things where like, once you finally get to something, it's not as hard as like all the time like starting is like harder than like just doing the thing. And I think also part of it is that now that I'm back in the office, like I can just like, I'm putting like something on anyway, so I might as well put on the video that I'm editing and just edit in the background. Whereas when I was working from home, it just felt more taxing to have to sit in my chair. Like since I'm at work, I have to sit in my chair anyway, but so I can just like have that on and also feel twice as productive because I'm doing double the work. Whereas at home, I have so many other things I could be doing than just sitting in my chair doing my job, because like a lot of my job is just like loading screens and waiting. So whenever that was happening, I would go and do other things like fix up my office and stuff like that, or like clean up a mess from the day before or something like that. But since I don't have that luxury anymore because I don't work from home anymore, I can't do that. So I get a lot more editing. I don't know. It might also just be a combination of like me finally figuring out the software, and everything just like is a lot faster with a better piece of software. I really do think the software has made my workflow a lot faster, because I think in the old software, sorry, today's gonna be a lot about my boring life of like editing videos and work, but the old software I spent a lot of time waiting. Like I feel like this new software processes the videos faster, so like and I can like queue them up. That was a big problem with my last software, is that I couldn't queue up videos to process, but like I can edit like 6 videos and then like before I go to bed say render, and then like it renders all of them while I'm sleeping. Whereas I could kind of do that with the old software, but I could only do 1 video instead of having 6 videos done whenever I wake up. I only had 1, you know, so I don't know. I think that's part of it. Another part is being back at work and like having a lot more free time on just like my computer, because I don't have any other option. Because if you're not sitting at your desk, you're not productive, which is silly because I can be just as unproductive at my desk as I can at home, but whatever. It's here. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my tea. You guys come with me on my adventure to grab tea. The dogs are being really good right now, so I'm not that I'm gonna mess that up, but look at it. Hey, can you not? Okay. That was relatively easy without disturbing the dogs. Also, look at the color of this. I got boba tea. Because when in doubt, order stuff that makes you happy. I've actually never had boba tea, but like tapioca. I knew I wouldn't hate it. I love tea. I love taro. And I shut the cabinet. I got mochi too. Oh, these actually look really good. I thought they were just gonna be like donuts. I didn't get a straw. Badge. Because usually it comes with like a big thick straw. I think I have one that I can use. But yeah, I love tea, I love tapioca, and I love taro, so this can't be a bad combo, right? Joining for the first time, welcome. Usually there's 2 of us. But it's just me today. And I have to go, because my mom's out sick. Which sucks, because her birthday's in a few days. I have to go get a straw, though, so come with me to get a straw. I don't have a camera, it's just the mic, but... It's just the mic and the tippy taps of the dogs, which I think you guys can still hear. I can't believe I didn't get a straw. That's like the whole point. You stab things with the straw. Hopefully the straw that I find is... I don't think I have... We'll have to see. We'll have to see if this is big enough. This one's bigger. Okay. I mean, it's a metal straw, so hopefully it's... Dabs good enough. Alright, all these puppies back in the back. Hopefully this works. Oh god. I feel like it's so full. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't have anything. Oh, I do have something sharp. Mom put it back. I put it back. Also, it says hello on it. It's so cute. Okay, we did it. Hopefully it's big enough. Big enough for ice. Oh my gosh, that's a lot sweeter than I thought it was gonna be. A very strong taro flavor. Very good though. I don't know about those tapiocas. I'm used to tapioca not being that big, I guess. But they have other options too. They have like jelly and stuff. And then they have mochi, which I've never eaten mochi either, but I feel like it's just a donut, right? This is not mochi, it's just a donut. Frosting is so weird. Yeah, it is just a donut. Maybe it does use rice flour, but our icing is like weird. It's like not donut icing. It's like, you know those cakes that you get from the grocery store? And they have like a hard chocolate shell? That's what that icing is. Weird. Not bad. Unexpected for a donut. But luckily the straw is big enough for tapioca. Or boba, I guess is the proper word. We're supposed to call it what it is. I don't know if boba's like the Korean word or something for tapioca. Maybe that's what it is. I'm getting sick of sorting already. Only because I'm doing like a very thorough sort. You don't need to be up here. Look, it's just a drink. There's nothing for you here. Yeah. Okay? So calm down. Oof. Oof. Apparently you're allergic to the cup. It wouldn't surprise me. I feel like she's allergic to everything. Can't wait to get to these piles and they're just like all wrong. I don't even know if this is the right way to do this, honestly. I don't feel like it's not, but... I don't know. I don't know till we try. Hopefully Sasha will behave today, because, like, it's not exciting. It's just me sitting at the table by myself. Because whenever their grandmother is here, it's exciting, because there's not a stranger, but, like, a guest in the house, which is so much more exciting than me sitting at the table talking to myself, like I normally do. So... hopefully she will just like I also have the heater on because it's kind of cold today, so I'll just lay down and go to sleep. Be less annoying. She's been so bad this week. A little pup date, if you will. she has officially been closed. I think she's acting out because I went back to work, and I think it's finally like caught up to her that I'm not here all day. And like JD just doesn't give her as much of attention as like two people can give her, obviously. Like I think it's a little unrealistic to expect him to give her as much attention as two people could give her. Anyway, but I think she's finally realized that like I'm going to work every day, and that's just gonna keep happening because I don't even know what all she's torn up. Like we've gone through like 3 remotes. She tore up the PlayStation 5 controller, which we were hoping we only had to replace like the stick caps on, but I think we're gonna have to actually replace the whole goddamn thing, which is like, I don't even know how much a controller costs anymore. I think they used to be $60, but I have a feeling that the 5 is gonna be more expensive, which is why we never bought another controller. We only have one. So we have to get another PlayStation 5 controller. We have to get more TV remotes because she tore up both the TV remote. Yeah. I'm hoping it's only 60, but I have a feeling it's gonna be closer to like $100. It kind of works though. Like, and I only use the PlayStation. I mean, I was playing a game on it, but like, generally I only use the PlayStation to watch TV, which I know is terrible, but yeah, that's what it is. Once they put out some good games, maybe I'll actually play games. But she tore up that, so that was the start of the week. So that was great. And then she's torn up, I think, 3 TV remotes at this point, because she tore up the bedroom TV remote because we don't have like a place to keep it away from her in there. Because she doesn't have like a proper side table, because it's just like a cheap one that he ordered on Amazon, and it doesn't have like drawers or anything to keep her out of it. And it's on perfect like puppy chew up height. So she chewed up the one back there, she chewed up the one in the living room, and then he had bought a second one and she chewed up that one again. So we have no TV remotes currently, and my dog probably has more plastic in her than expensive dog food, which is just great. She chewed that up. What else did she? Oh, she got a hold of my high school and college diplomas. I still haven't found the college diploma. I think she just chewed up that whole paper. But I have like the book, but like my high school diploma book thing is like all torn up. It's wow. It's just so wow. There's that. I don't even know what else she got. She got a hold of my lamp on my side table. Maybe that was last week. So I have no lamp in there now. Oddly enough, like I have a book on my side table, and maybe this is me just like asking for it, but she hasn't chewed up the book there. She has chewed up a book that was on the dining room table. Apparently that's just free range. I don't even know how she got up there, but whatever. Yeah, so this dog is getting expensive. A little expensive. She chewed up a pair of JD slippers, and she almost got the new ones too. And he had to buy like a shoe rack for his office door so that he could keep slippers, like whenever he goes into his office, he puts the slippers up on top of the door, because like she gets into everything. But she doesn't chew up my shoes anymore. I think I finally convinced her that if she does that, I will never love her again. It's terrible, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I really think it's just her acting out. So we've had to close her off from the front of the house. Oh, this one's kind of funny. Funny, but not funny. In that I love my dog, but damn, does she piss me off sometimes. You got a ball. You got a ball. Nice. I have to show you guys this one because it's funny. Sorry, I'm not gonna get up again. Promise. And you're going back there. You're not allowed to stay back here. Anyway, so I keep a planner to like keep track of like all the shit I have to do in a week. She got a hold of it. Treat it all to hell. I repaired it as much as I can, but like, yeah, it's been actually, I don't know, I kind of, as annoying as it was and like how upset I was in the beginning, it's kind of cool because it has a lot more character now. So it's like one of those journals where like you have to like tear it up. That's this. So it just explains now that I got a puppy in this journal. It's just kind of funny to me. What are you barking at? You want in the office chair? Or you lost your ball? You lost your ball. Okay, hold on, I get it. She like specifically rolled it under my desk, so I have to get up and like get it. She's been, yeah, so then she chewed. My journal was sitting on my desk. She got up on my desk and pulled it off and ripped it up. Took it out to the couch and ripped it up. So she's been locked out of my office. Yeah, I'm tattling on you. They were locked out of my office. Locked out of the front of the house. Like, at one point, JD just had them locked in his office with him all day. And, like, the bedroom. Because she's just been a fucking terror this week. Being held captive by a puppy. She put the ball on my chair. No, leave it. Come here. Sasha. I put stuff in Mom's chair across from me so she can't get up there. She's not coping, right? I do like the boba, but it's not like sweetened boba, so it's like cuts kind of the sweetness because this tea is very sweet. There you go. Sorry, Lily. Don't mean to disturb you, but now there's a puppy. There you guys go. Full display of Sasha, all times. How long do you think until she gets mad that she's up there? Also, I'll probably just be sorting all day now because I've got to deal with the puppy by myself. Nobody's here to do the puzzle off. Well, I deal with the puppy. It could be like 18 hours doing this one puzzle. So many boxes on the table right now because Mom ordered puzzles and they came in. And I kept the box for the puzzle because it's actually really cute Blue Kazoo box. So I kept the box so that I could show her the box. Because usually there's come in a generic box, but Blue Kazoo is up their game. I think I mixed 2 piles. Oh no. Oh, it's fine. But this isn't even the right pea shape. Oh my gosh. Sasha, I blame you. Yeah, I mixed 2 piles. That's what I've been doing. So much for doing a good sort. I like thoroughly mix these. I don't know how I did that. You want it up there. Don't get mad at me whenever you feel stuck. It's not very comfortable, is it, puppy? Oh. Is your life so hard because you just got too big for the chair and like the chair just didn't grow with you? She likes to spend a lot of time under our, we have a twin-sized bed that's just for the dogs in our bedroom, and that's like always, since she was a baby, it's always been like the place that she goes to like take her toys that she can have to herself and like have her own space. We recently found out it was because there's a vent under there, so like it was just keeping the whole area warm. So we freed the vent and she spends a lot less time under there. But also, she used to just like go under there and just like run around underneath the bed, but she's gotten so big she can't do that anymore. And I think she's getting mad about it because she's like, I can't go to my space. My space is too small. Make it bigger. Like she was barking at it the other day because she hit her head on the top of it. And I was like, I can't do anything. I'm sorry. You just keep growing. If you would just stop growing. She was going through like a growth spurt, but I think it's slowed down a little bit. She hasn't been eating nearly as much because she was eating like 4 cups of food a day at one point at minimum, sometimes more, but she's finally got to the point where she's only eating like 2.5, 3, which is still a lot. Don't say it's not, but it's definitely less. Sashi, what's wrong? You can't chew your ball up there? If I give you your ball, will you be happy maybe? Do you think you'll be happy or do you think you'll still be sad but with a ball? Oh, there's the tissue box. How did it get on the floor, Sasha? And these puzzles. Oh my god. She hasn't chewed up any puzzles before Mom panics. She has not gotten a hold. For some reason, expensive puzzles with a bunch of cardboard, not her thing. And I'm okay with that. Okay, I'll stop. Sorry. Usually if I'm distracted with the dog, Mom is doing the puzzles. Rude. Today the puzzle is going to take twice as long, not because of any real factor of the puzzle being hard, even though not an easy puzzle, but because of that. Sasha, you're just so sweet and cute. You know that? Especially when you bark. Earlier she was barking at me because I was eating breakfast and she was not happy about me not sharing it. Can we not? Can we not today? Like, just not. Alright, you're getting kicked out of the chair if you're gonna bark. If you're gonna bark, you get out of the chair. Out you go. Out you go. No, out. Out. Don't bite. Oh, she's sitting with me. That's not gonna be a problem. I thought I smelled like skunk for a second. I was like, oh no. Stream's gonna end real early. I've convinced myself that this sort is a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Roll her next to me. You would think that would help. But actually, she's just in my chair now. Just fine. I like sitting on the edge of a chair that leans heavily if you sit on it incorrectly. It's fine. Everything's... No. No. Dogs don't get to do puzzles. You have to have thumbs. This playlist is less like chill rock than I expected it to be. Don't chew on my ring is forever dented because one day she chomped on it. And I was thinking, oh, it's okay. But it was not. It's not okay. It's because it's a little bit more malleable. I don't know. I don't know the best way to show that it's dented. It's not like a huge dent. It's still wearable, but definitely not as circular as it once was. I'm just gonna rename this podcast to the least chill puzzle stream on the planet. Most chaos puzzle. You know, her bark used to be far more annoying. I don't know if it's that I've gotten used to it or if her voice is just dropped low to where like her those barks used to be like ear splitting, like so high pitched that like it would like damage your ears. But now they're just kind of annoying. Annoyingly loud. Why don't you go back to whatever you were doing before you were barking? Back when you were happy and free. You can go. You can jump. You can. The chair will not roll. You don't have enough force to move it. Well, maybe. I don't know. She's pretty strong. But if I'm sitting in the chair. Because she used to, when she was littler, I say that like it hasn't only been 6 months. She was littler, she used to jump in and out of the chair all the time. Like, no big deal. But as she's gotten bigger, when she jumps out of the chair, it flings it. And now that scares her. So, she doesn't do it anymore. She just gets in the chair whenever I'm holding it. She won't get in the chair if I'm not holding it. And then she just complains because now she's trapped in the chair and she doesn't like it. And I'm like, you can get out of the chair. It's fine. I always try to prop it in a way that if she jumps out of it, it's like not going to hit something to break something. Come on, go, go, go. Ooh, the chair is far more comfortable whenever you can sit in it. What a concept. I might have to get an energy drink because I am not drinking this tea fast enough for it to do anything. The unfortunate thing about getting tea is just kind of less caffeinated than espresso. I feel like I have to drink it slower because of the boba. Otherwise, I might die. You can't die during your mom's birthday month. It's illegal. I am excited for the next couple weeks. As much as I'm going to complain about having to do all the work of like getting videos edited, uploaded. I'm excited to get out of town. Get out of town and see something new. Be anonymous. Be a tourist. I know that's like a negative connotation nowadays, but I don't really care. I don't know why. Like tourism is like a huge industry that makes a lot of places survive. Music is doing nothing to wake me up like it's supposed to. Do your job, music. She's pretty loud, can barely hear the music, but you sound great. Yeah, I mean, tend not to turn the music too loud. Just because like I'm what's the word? I'm audible now at the beginning of the day, but as I get tired, my voice drops, obviously. So I try to keep music pretty quiet. I don't know, maybe it's too quiet. Music's more for me anyway, because like it's not even on the VOD, because it's just easier that way. which is copyright detection is not as like intelligent as YouTube's. We just spend the whole day sorting. It's just a peaceful day of sorting. I feel like this pile's not getting smaller. I thought about not doing a puzzle today and just doing like a cozy game. Just a chill day of gaming instead. But then I was like, I can't design on a game. So here we are with a puzzle. We have so many puzzles too that we need to get some up off the shelf. We actually need more shelves. You know, I was laughing the other day because I was having second thoughts because we're going on a vacation here in a couple weeks to St. Louis. And one of the reasons we picked St. Louis is because they have a puzzle warehouse. And I thought it was funny because we were talking about that. And then, like, the next time we were streaming, or we were in here talking about puzzles, Mom's like, we have too many puzzles. I'm like, should we be going to a puzzle warehouse where we'll inevitably buy far more puzzles than we probably need to be buying when we don't even have space currently for all of the puzzles? Like, the new puzzles we have right now are just sitting here. And I was like, fuck it. We're not technically going just to buy puzzles. Like, that's not the only reason we're going out of town. We're going out of town because I wanted to do... Our plans have changed a little bit because, you know, it's not spring yet. But what I wanted to do is go on, like, a trip to just, like, hit up a bunch of thrift stores. Because, like, we had found this pamphlet, I guess is the right word, for a bunch of thrift stores along, like you just, like, follow this, like, path, and, like, there's a bunch of thrift stores that you can hit up along the way. And I was like, oh, and it had, like, an advertisement for, like, bed and breakfast. I was like, oh, I've never stayed at a bed and breakfast. I think it would be so fun to, like, just, like, travel and, like, hit up all of these thrift stores and, like, stay at a bed and breakfast kind of thing. And, like, one of the places we thought about going was Eureka Springs. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Eureka Springs. But the problem with that is a lot of the stuff is outside and it's cold right now, and I don't think it's going to be not cold in a couple weeks. I think it's just going to be more cold. So, I was editing a video and Mom was like, oh, there's a puzzle warehouse in Springfield. And I was like, how funny that I'm editing this video. We're talking about going on a trip right now to that area. Well, it turns out it's not in Springfield, it's in St. Louis. So we decided to just change it to St. Louis. Which will be nice. It'll be cool because, like, I love whenever we go on trips and come back because there's always, like, there's just a lot to talk about. And, like, oh, it's always better. Because I feel like we get in this rut. Like, I feel like we have to take trips every, like, couple months because we get in this rut of, like, I don't know, life is the same. Same 9 to 5. Still hate my job. Still wish I could, like, win the lottery. Because I feel like a lot of podcasts are, like, people that live non-ordinary lives. I don't know, maybe it's more interesting to listen to people who live ordinary lives and commiserate with, like, having to go and sit in an office all the time. I don't know, it's starting to feel a lot of NPC around here. And then the puppy shows up to prove me wrong about how exciting my life actually is. I actually don't know how she's gonna do. She's been so bad lately that I'm like, I don't know if we should be going on a trip right now. But at the same time, like, having a break from her, oh, nice. It's terrible as that sounds. I think it would be one thing, like, obviously she's been pretty rough this week, but also we've been fighting with, like, it's not an ear infection, but, like, her ears are just, like, her ears are so, like, filled with gunk, and, like, you can hear, like, liquid in them, that she scratches at them and, like, makes herself bleed because she's scratching so much and so hard. So we've been fighting, like JD literally has to hold her down while I clean out her ears with Q-tips. And so we've been fighting that, and we think it's from, like, allergies to her food, but we switched her to a new food, but then she was still eating the old food because the other two dogs were eating it, so we've had to, like, so on top of having to sit down and clean out her ears every day, we were having to do it, like, twice a day. It's gotten a lot better, even though it doesn't feel like it. But on top of that, we have to sit while they're eating and make sure she doesn't eat the other dog's food because we think she's allergic to it. And I've got new food coming in today, but like I wasn't gonna sit there and waste. Like the food that she was allergic to was like, I think it was like $85 for a 25-pound bag. So I was gonna just throw that out. That's expensive. And luckily, the food she's on now, which I don't think she's allergic to. I think she's a lot like. It's only been 2 weeks, and I feel like her ears have gotten a lot better now that we've been like making sure she only eats her food. But that food is like only $50 max. So whatever. The food's cheaper and it's better for them. Whatever. I give up. Not me mixing my piles again. I feel like that pile's all wrong, but whatever. I'm done sorting. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Whoever decided 1,000-piece puzzle is a good idea. Insert clip of me saying 1,000-piece puzzle is a good idea. I thought about doing like a 500-piece, but we just didn't have any that I wanted to do today. And also, it's Mom's birthday, so there she tells you that you have to do the hardest puzzle, or not the hardest puzzle. I thought about pulling up Mars and just doing that while you weren't here. And I was like, I don't hate myself that much. I do not, at least not this week. I think what else going on. There's so much that's like happened this week. I need to keep up with everything. Finally got my sleep scheduled to a more normal thing. I'm still showing up to work late today, but less late than previously, which is progress. Although it's gonna end soon because my hours are gonna change a bit because I'll be working after hours. Means I'm not showing up at 8 a.m. Also, 8 a.m. is like the worst time to have to go into work. You know? If it was like 9 a.m. because then like you're fighting school traffic, like 10 a.m. is a good time. Also, I feel like if you're on salary, you should just get to pick what time you come in. It shouldn't be up to like everybody else. At least that's what, Hollywood convinced me that like whenever you went salary, you just spend a lot less time at work. Certainly was not true. Also, if you're wondering why this piece shape sort is taking so long, it's not that I'm just looking at piece shapes, I'm also sorting by orientation. So like you can obviously tell which orientation of the piece is correct because like the faces are the right direction. So there's like 3 times as many piles than there should be. In case you were curious. Occasionally that requires me to like look at the image to figure out how to see it like this, where I don't have it there. Figure out what the heck is on this piece right now. Yeah, and that's another reason I didn't do Mars, because it's like I don't want to. It's gonna be Final Planet. It's gonna be a celebration. Break out some champagne until they make more. But I don't think the rest of the planets that they could make are gonna be as hard as like Mars. Maybe like Neptune because it's pretty one color. But even then, I don't know. I feel like we've done some of the harder ones. Hopefully they do all of them. It would be really sad if they just like got to like Jupiter and stopped. I'm surprised they haven't put out more of them. I guess they're just like trying to like step it so like they don't have like a huge stock that like people rarely buy. That'd be hard because like if you have a collection like that, you can't really like stop selling like Mars because nobody buys Mars. Because like I don't know, it'd be interesting though because if they got them all out and did like a bundle, then like people would just buy the bundle even though it's like crazy big price. I'm sure there's collectors out there that would just get the bundle. Because I do that with nail polish, which I guess nail polish is well, slightly cheaper. Oh yeah, I posted a TikTok video this week, another time lapse. And I was like, okay, I'll upload it with no sound because like the sounds from YouTube obviously don't work on TikTok. YouTube owns the rights to their free music. Or something like that. I don't know. TikTok doesn't like it. So like I'll upload it with no sound and add sound afterward. Well, I upload via my computer because obviously that's where I edit the videos. And it doesn't give you the option to add sound. So I had to delete it. And I was like, okay, maybe if I just like download it to my phone and then upload it. So I downloaded it to my phone, which I had to publish it, and then I tried to upload it and add the music, but then I clicked too fast, and whenever I was hitting like next after I put the sound, and I couldn't add the hashtag in the description or anything, and like there's no way to like go back and edit it. You have to take the video down and re-upload it. I was like, at that point, it was like 11 p.m. and I was like, fuck it. There's no hashtags, whatever, because I had put in like in the above the video, I'd put in like a link to like who makes the puzzle and like what the puzzle's called. And I was like, good enough. I'm done. I'm done with this. I was so mad. I was like, this is just not. Because like YouTube, you can go back and edit the title of the video like 1,000 times. Like, why can't I just add fucking hashtags? And like if you put it in like just a comment, you can't like doesn't properly hashtag or like anything. So yeah, it's just annoying. I was like, okay. One day TikTok will have useful like creator tools on the computer where people like can actually do shit. I can't imagine like having to edit and do everything on your phone. It's so tedious. Why do I even have a gaming computer? Definitely feel like this pile's messed up, but it's okay. It's future Kelsey's problem. I'm gonna have to turn that heater off because it's quite warm in here, even for me, which means it's like probably like a hot box in here. I thought it was cold outside. This isn't really. I poked my head out there for a minute. Okay, finally done with the store. I'm gonna grab. Probably finish drinking this first. I think I'm gonna grab an energy drink. I'm trying to think if it would taste good in that. Probably would. Let's do this thing. First piece, let's go. I'm concerned. I was like, why am I not finding any right side pieces? Just kidding, more sorting. I was like, oh, the dog's in here. I didn't think she was in here. Oh, it's the magnifying glass. It's like, what the heck? Can you like seeing things out of the corner of my eye this week and it's driving me crazy. That's the top. These are the outer nose. Here's the four corners. Let's just do this quick. Or the bottom real quick. I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of repeats, but I guess we'll see. A lot of eyebrows here at the bottom. So I think all these, I don't know, pieces are probably eyebrows. Because a lot of eyebrows in Legos are just a line. Just a squiggle line. Sashi. Nobody wants to play with you? Huh? Nobody wants to play with you? And there's a ball in your food? How will you eat your food if there's a ball in it? One of her favorite things is like a ball that just like goes crazy and bounces everywhere. She loves it. That goes under my desk. That's the problem, is there's too many things for the ball to go under in here. And inevitably, it does. Because this room is not very level. Did it go under the desk immediately? Oh, you can get that. Here. Oh, you think this puzzle's hard? Did you do it while entertaining a puppy? Shout out to all the, like, single moms that are just trying to do their hobbies but have to take care of a baby. Or multiple babies. Did you lose it again? Do I need to come help you? This is the next 20 minutes, I'm sorry. You thought this would be just me simply doing the edge. No, could never. Never anything simple. Look at this. I know what you're saying, guys. Oh, you don't want balls to go under furniture? Just stick some pool noodles under the furniture and it can't get out there. The problem with that theory is we now have several shredded pool noodles around the house because she just dug out the pool noodles and ate them. Yeah, this is what we're doing now. Time to be sad that you got in the chair even though you did it willingly. There's one more little guy here. This kid will probably reveal themselves. yeah, it's not really a sharing chair. It's more of a my fat butt chair and you and your bed kind of situation. What do you think? Get out of the chair. There's more tapioca in there, but I feel like there's too much in that drink. Personally. Especially for unflavored. I didn't have an option to get flavored ones, so. No. We're not losing pieces today. If there's a missing piece, we blame it on Mom. She did this puzzle already, so it would be her fault if there's anything missing. Not my fault because I have a puppy. Got it? That's the deal we're making today. Are you comfortable? Just go get the other chair. So I can have a chair to sit in today. Remember, this chair's covered in dusty dog prints. Apparently I need to sweep it in here. Although, yesterday I went out back because I was looking for my high school diploma. Somebody decided to chew up and take outside. And, I went out there and we have sandbags that have been out there since we moved in because we hired this house from my mother-in-law. And, I guess she's been digging those, so that's great. Yeah, she said, I mean, she said deal, so I think deal was struck. If any pieces are missing, it's your fault, and we are not liable. Insert more lawyer speak here. Well, felt like we found like the perfect table, but somehow I'm always like, if only the table was just a smidge bigger. One of you go here. Is it me, Jesus? Watched way too much TikTok yesterday. Just got into like a rabbit hole watching TikToks. I was gonna read, but I don't have a lamp anymore because somebody pulling out all the edge pieces in one shot. Damn, I'm good. Mostly due to, I say that, but I'm like the one that does all the swimming. Alright. Nice square. Now we just fill it up line by line and try not to cry. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I think I'm gonna have to do boards. Much to my mother's dismay. But I think that's gonna be the easiest way to like maneuver pieces without like getting it all up. Why am I getting up and down, up and down, up and down? Fortunately, the boards are over there. Hey, you look very happy and comfy in my spot. Let's go back to sleep. I'm gonna stand up. Don't be bothered by that, okay? Nothing's happening. I'm just walking over here. And it's not exciting in any way or very interesting. Just go back to sleep. Nothing happened. Yeah, see? Everything is exactly the way it was before I stood up. Put the right way up. Make my life easier. Now with a puzzle like this, I probably wouldn't normally go this hard on like sorting and stuff whenever it was the two of us. But I feel like, I don't know, it's more interesting when the two of us are here talking. It's just me fighting the dog. I don't know, I feel like it's a little less interesting to watch, so. Hyper organization shall win. These pieces are slightly different sizes too, so I did not sort these threes very well. I kept getting my piles mixed up. I was watching Karen Puzzle's video last week, and she called the what we call the castle pieces, and I was like, everybody calls them that. We didn't just come up with it. Laughing. It was like, I was just like waiting on bated breath for her to say like the name of another piece. She didn't do it. It would be interesting if she like posted what she called all the pieces like just internally, because like she obviously doesn't puzzle with like another person, but I mean she does sometimes, but most of the time she does not. So it'd be interesting to see what she calls them in her head. I mean, I guess not everybody thinks that way, like actual words. They just like know that they're looking for the thing. Wish sometimes that this didn't have like a nice trim edge to it. Just had like a straight edge like a normal table. I think our life's a little bit easier sometimes. 2.5 hours in, we've got just the edge done. That's rough. But what we have is a sleepy puppy. It's priceless. I should have sorted these last night. I didn't think about that. Usually I do this kind of stuff off stream. That's why we always start the planets really slow, is because we don't do like an intense sort up front, and then off stream I like sort them by piece. And just like pull out the edges and do that. Or at least that's how I try to do it. Doesn't always get that luxury. Something's gonna be easier. Like scan through all the pieces if they're laid out flat. I'm not gonna put everything on a board, obviously I have table room, but not enough for 1,000 pieces, that's for sure. I'm also trying to make sure these are all turned the right way, which is why it's taking so much longer, but hopefully that'll aid in making like the actual solve. This is like something that I'm not very practiced at doing because I hate doing it, so I skip it. Also, in like easier puzzles, completely unnecessary. This puzzle interestingly, because usually you have like more than one, or a shape that is the most popular in the cut, and then like more interesting pieces like the 4 and the 4 outs. Usually there's far less of them. That seems to be pretty even across the board. I mean, there's definitely less 4 and 4 outs than the other shapes, but more than what I'm used to seeing in a puzzle, which is welcome. I like that. Just gotta make my grids a little less loose. To do that, spread everything out really. I don't know. It's like I see on the board, I can see a grid, and like I just put the pieces inside that grid. Look at that. Squish these ones just a little bit more. A-okay. Okay. There's 4s. What are these? Are these more 3s? What? I thought I had all the 3. Hold on. Oh, it's this one that I thought I put on this board. I just gotta squish a little bit. I did think it was interesting. I was like, that's weird that there's far less of these than the other ones. I'm like a ruler. Scooch them all over. Nice, neat line. I can't wait till I get all of these laid out and then immediately get annoyed and like dump them back on the table. Actually, scoot over here because my mic allows me to do that now. The urge to just like put stuff together as I find it. I'm gonna get this all sorted and leave it here for Mom to finish. She can do it again. I also started an hour later today because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sleep in. I don't need to start at 10 a.m. And then I had like 15 minutes left before the start. And I was like, oh, I've got plenty of time. So I was like taking my time, eating my breakfast, getting ready. And then I was like 2 minutes over. And I was like, what the hell just happened? Where all that extra time go? Amazing. I will say I do think our office is in like a weird time vortex. Because I swear like time just literally moves slower when you're actually in the office. Like a weird quantum anomaly. Makes me want to play with like actual Legos. I have not done it the longest time. I had a lot sitting over there. Are they all Harry Potter? Nice. It's not bad. Not really, because I used to build a lot of different things out of it. I used to build like little stages for all my Lego men in front of my boombox, and then they would have concerts. And a lot of other things. I used to build like so many different like, scenarios and stuff. I remember just sitting in my closet like with Barbies and stuff for like hours, just playing out like scenes. Usually because you can kind of see that it's the left and right sides of the faces. You just find the mustache guy. Should I do that? I feel like skipping around is gonna make it harder. Or do I pull out like obvious ones so there's less pieces to scan through? Do that. Okay. It can't be any. Oh, it could be a sideways castle. Look, who knows? This is gonna drive Mama crazy, but when you're puzzling alone, it's what you gotta do. Actually, don't know what she does at home because I don't know that she has all these boards at home. Yeah, right now if she jumps like the chair will just go flying. It'll probably break something, I'm sure. One of the things I've started making a list because we are still going like at least I'm hoping we're still going thrift shopping. I'm gonna go to St. Louis and just a couple pieces of furniture I want to find. Not like big pieces because obviously I'm just taking my mom's SUV, but just like I don't know, buying new something like that is like I don't need anything fancy, but like I don't know, sometimes you can find stuff cheaper when you thrift it. Sometimes it's a lot more expensive for some reason, but I try to thrift instead of buy new because one, older furniture lasts longer. Oh my god, her head is, she's laying on the other chair, but her head is on my chair because she's one of those dogs that wants to be touching you if she can while she sleeps. I don't know why, but it's very cute. But yeah, sometimes like you can find furniture not always cheaper than like new, but like same price as new, but it's gonna last a lot longer, so it's like worth it to spend that kind of money. Whereas like something you buy new, it's not always worth it to spend that kind of money because it's just not gonna last. So ideally I'd like to find like a couple like storage things for all my art stuff. There's just like one corner left in my office that I need to like finish up, but I don't have like the proper furniture to do it. I know you want to be in my lap, baby. I think the reason why she does this is because when she was little, I would like put her in my lap. She would like fall asleep in my lap in my chair, but like she's much too big for that now. So her life is just hard. Her whole life is just so hard. I'm trying to develop a pattern here. So far we have Sideways Man, Susie, Sideways Castle. You're pushing the chair away, dum-dum. I need one of those chairs that's like a hammock almost. You would be more comfortable if you were laying in a dog bed, you know that? She gave me the dirtiest look. Okay, sorry, excuse me. Speaking out of turn. There's nothing interesting happening on the table, I promise you. I'm just picking up cardboard, your least favorite thing, not anything you like. You don't like cardboard. Putting it on more cardboard so that I can take the different pieces of cardboard and attach it to different pieces of cardboard. See how boring that sounds? There, you can get down. You can get down. You can do it. Come on. I think she's hot. I think she's gotten the whole chair warm. And she's like too warm to sleep in now. She doesn't want to get down. Gosh, I really don't want to pick you up today. You're just so heavy. I picked her up the other day and carried her all the way to the bathroom so that we could clean her ears. And I thought I was gonna die. I'm so out of breath. I wish you guys could see her right now. She's being so sweet. I can't move the dog cam anymore because I've attached it to a pole so that it would be more stable. So, can't really move it. And if I just turned it around, you just get the back of my chair right now. Well, we all know it's illegal to move sleeping dogs. So I'm just stuck here. I should have laid out those pieces when I had the chance. I also don't like moving like all the pieces to the edge of the boards. Because like when you're trying to pick them up, your finger goes on a piece and then you knock that piece off. And annoying. Sometimes you have a dog in your lap in an office chair and you just deal with it. Because she just wants to cuddle. And it's just too cute. If Mom was here right now, she would be so annoyed. She's being sweet and quiet. That's all we can really hope for. Let's get you in a dog bed. How about that? She's so mad that she's on the floor. Come on, little baby. Go walk on. The office chair's not over there. Come on, come lay down. Come on. She's so confused. She's like, where did my office chair go? I'm sitting in it because you stole my chair. Both my arms back, I can actually sit at the table. Let's see how long this lasts. I was just thinking, like, if this is real faces, this would be so hard for me because I do not know what people's faces look like. And I just don't like staring at people's faces. Maybe I'm weird, but I'm gonna actually be choking one day and I'm not even gonna know because he makes those noises all the time. I'm using like the red dark spots to kind of like cue in where the red dark spots should be on the piece. To kind of like scan through them really quickly. It's not perfect, but I was kind of sad that I wasn't getting lunch today. Like, Mom always buys lunch on Saturdays. Like, I can't justify the cost of us taking 2 trips soon. But I was kind of sad, and then I remembered, like, the salad that I have left over from yesterday. Now I'm pretty excited for what I'm gonna eat for dinner. Because there's this Thai chili salad that I keep getting, and it's so good. It's like the perfect level of spicy. Once you add chicken to it, like, by itself, it's a little too spicy, but once you add, like, a little bit of, like, I bought, like, a thing of rotisserie chicken, and so once you add that to it, it's, like, the perfect spice. I don't know, there's something about, like, chili oil, like, Asian chili oil, or, like, Szechuan. I know it's spicy, and I regret it almost every time, but it tastes so good. It's just kind of hard to find here. It's not a whole lot of places, like, only because I don't go out to, like, the store. If I went to, like, an actual grocery store, like the Asian market, I could probably find it pretty easily, but I'm not about that. If I can't get it at Walmart, then I'm not eating it. Or Amazon, for that matter. It's so weird. Last night, I was like, oh, I'm gonna order a bunch of M&Ms because, like, I don't know, I had a really strong, like, sugar, I guess, sweet craving, chocolate craving last night. So I got, like, 3 different types of M&Ms in my cart, and I was like, okay, cart purchase, and then they, like, disappeared, and I was like, that's weird. So I went to my orders, wasn't there, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm not getting M&Ms. I didn't need them anyway, it's fine. It was just funny, because I was like, I want peanut M&Ms, I want peanut butter M&Ms, I want pretzel M&Ms. But now I've got no M&Ms. It's probably for the best, because I would only eat, like, I would probably get, like, a handful out of each of them, and then JD would eat the rest. But he doesn't need that. She doesn't have dirt. So actually not bothering JD. He's just in there going, stop, please stop. It always annoys me because I get home from work and he's like, go bother your mom. I'm like, please. I just need a moment of peace after work. Because, like, for the hour after I get home, I'm, like, picking up whatever she chewed up that day, going outside to make sure she didn't drag it out there, feeding the dogs. And by that time, it's, like, 7 o'clock. I get home at, like, 5:30 now, too. It's kind of crazy. Oh, my dog's birthday is tomorrow. Good to know. She will be 9. Which is old. She definitely looks 9, that's for sure. Acts 9. What you got there? You got chicken? You got a little chicken? She used to, because I would say, what do you have? And then she would know that meant that I was going to take whatever she had. Because for a while it was just things she shouldn't have. But I always try to ask what she has, and if it's like a toy or whatever, I'll like touch it and then I'll give it back to her so that she knows whatever she has is acceptable. But yeah, sometimes she still is just like, I have nothing, leave me alone, and runs away. She wasn't so bad though. It's not my fault. She's always got some shit. I feel like, God, I kind of wish at this point now that I would have gotten like a mason jar and just put stuff that she brought in, like rocks and nails, and honestly, I don't know where she's getting all of it. Like digging up out of our backyard, century-old like shit. You taking your chicken and leaving? You brought me a chicken. What you got? Yeah, I see it. Wow, gross. You got a rabbit now. Thought you had your chicken, now you got a rabbit. I've been closing my office door. Like I have all of my incense sitting in a cup here. Just kind of out in the open because it's easier to get to. But I've been closing my office door because I have to keep the dog out of here. And it just smells like incense now whenever I open it. It smells so good. Because usually it doesn't smell like incense unless I'm burning incense, but since I've been like sequestering this room, now it does. Oh, my mom bought me one of those like lighters where it's like electric instead of like flame. Like I don't think it has any fuel, it's just an electric lighter. It has like a plasma beam essentially. I don't think it works with incense. Either that or like the prongs are too close for like it to like get around the sides of the incense, but it'll like char it, but it won't like light it. So sadly it will not work. Unless I'm just doing it wrong, which is the very high chance that I'm just not doing it correctly. But what I've been doing is just using it like to light a candle, and then I'll light the incense from the candle. And yes, I do think I'm just gonna like go row by row because I don't know how else you would do this puzzle. I mean, I guess I can go through and add like I did there where I put some pieces together, but I could do this too. I don't think I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of that. We'll see. I might get bored. Roll away now. Oh man, I freaking texted JD the other day and asked him about the table, but he did not look at the table this week. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe he did look at it and just didn't tell me. Because like, I don't know. It only really does it if like we're both pulling on it. You want to go out into the living room and tear stuff up, but the gate's closed, so you can't do that? Well, I'm sorry, you lost your privileges to be in the living room without a supervision. Also, this doesn't bode well, because that means eventually it's going to take 4 pieces to do one face. And that's just sad. Also, most of this face was that one shape. That's crazy. What are you specifically mad about? Oh, did a ball go under the desk? There's in fact no ball under the desk. There it goes. I better go get it. If I finish this puzzle today, it'll be a fucking miracle. I do have to make sure this doesn't die too. I'm not stopping for lunch. Ah, my foot! That's my foot! I have fuzzy socks on today. Probably why I'm hot, because I have a jacket and fuzzy socks. Ah! No, my sock! No! Ah! She's so mad that she can't go into the living room right now. I would let her out there, but I just can't trust her to not chew up something. Because, like, even just being in here, like, my journal was in here, like, I went to bed, she went to bed with me, and, like, by the time I got up, she'd gotten up and torn it up, so, like, it's just sneaky. You could further sort this. You could do, like, the left side of the face, right side of the face. It's not doing any more of that today. It's gonna suck when I get to the rows where it's, like, half faces. Pattern did not, it failed us. It did not hold, which means it's an unreliable pattern, which is fine. Fine. I'll just cry a little bit. It, like, literally has like a, I'm assuming he's meant to have like a hat on, and that's the strap keeping the hat on. Next we have just a normal looking dude. His sock is like wet now because she was chewing on it. That guy's too cocky. We need like a nice guy. He's just a nice guy. Goes around telling everybody he's a nice guy. that you don't have to worry about him. But really, ultimately, he's the worst of them all. Another dirt-faced person. Move this closer. I don't know why I don't. I'm so used to it being far away. She's like, puppy in there? I want no part of that. Maybe if she was sleeping. Angry mustache man. Probably actually the nice guy. He would never do it. Oh my god. Usually we'd be like wrapping up the puzzle by now. Not, you know, halfway through the first row. Yikes. Place your bets now. Kelsey finished the puzzle. I'm not going out there. I'm sorry. You've lost all form of trust this week. Any amount of trust we could have ever given you, you squandered. That's on you, dog. Just one side of his face. Actually, never mind. Mouth is closed. I was so confident. Okay, first row finished. Dear Lord. That took 4.5 hours. Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna get the dogs water, and I'll be right back. We're back. I have water now. Okay, next row is gonna go faster. Do this. Probably. Maybe not. All three of the dogs are in here right now, so be crazy for a minute. Oh, there's one with the white lipstick. That's cool. But the dogs are outside to play. That's where they need to be, is outside. I feel like they just need to burn off some energy. Even though they just ate some food, so they have more now. But, you know, it's just like the bottom half. I feel like the Lego heads on this third row are like... Or it's just because it's cut weirder. We picked a nice, easy puzzle to do today. Chill out, get done early. Relax. Oh. I picked one of the hardest ones in our collection. Maybe it's bad luck to start on this side. Maybe that's where the first row took us out. Maybe I should start on the other side. I don't know about that either, though. There's a lot of nothing happening right here. That's the problem, is this next row of pieces is kind of like in between. Oh, she has like a blush cheek. Oh, that's actually really helpful. Okay. Very faint pink on light yellow. Perfect. Either way, it's not just yellow. Not. There's some girls. Yeah, this is like an in between. It's gonna be so hard. So we're looking for pieces that have like almost nothing on them. I like place pieces ahead because like not enough distinction. Let's see if the pattern is rotated to the left one. So if we do a 3 here, then we can follow the pattern from the first row, which we fucking phenomenal. Okay, so it's not a 3, so the pattern from the first row is not gonna help us, which is unfortunate. Let's try. Let's see if he's in here. Problem is, I think it's only like the bottom half of his face, which is another unfortunate factor in this. Okay, that's half of sideburn guy. Should I do the rest of the sideburn guy? Or should I keep doing the row? I think... This is essentially a, one color puzzle with some stuff on it. Essentially. It's a little bit easier than a one color. Well, I don't know, because I feel like the faces are distracting. Like, if it was just a one color puzzle, like, you could just pay attention to the shape. But since there are, like, little tiny faces, it's kind of distracting in that way. But I guess it's ultimately helpful. I feel like this goes here. I should do the top in the next row. It makes my life easier. The dogs are running around right now, but they'll probably come back in here when they sleep. Yeah, the Brindle one, she's actually our smallest of the 3, so that one right there is the biggest of the 3, and the grumpiest, and then the puppy, who's just gonna be crazy. He's just a mess. Just the messiest of them. yeah, we have 2 9-year-old dogs and a 6-month-old puppy. So, the one on screen right now, she is like a German Shepherd mix. That's Sadie right there. Sadie. The fact that she's in here is surprising, because usually she's like, whenever Sasha walks in here, she's like, I'm done. I'm not messing with this. She mostly sits in her dad's office like all day. But yeah, we have all 3 girl dogs. We have Lily, Sadie, and Sasha. Also, if you hear scary growls, it's literally just Sadie playing, but she's just got like scary dog sound when she growls, even if she's just playing. It took a while to figure out that she wasn't trying to murder the puppy. It sounds like it, but they're just playing. They came to an understanding whenever Sasha was little. As long as they played on Sadie's terms, then it's okay. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna do both of these roasting. Okay, so the next person is the, like, I don't know, scary glasses chick. The puppy is, I don't know, she's like a pit bull mix. We thought that we think she might be like part basset hound, because she's still got like some wrinkle lines like around her face and like sides that just aren't going away. Judy thought that she might be basset or Shar-Pei, but I don't think she's Shar-Pei because it's not a very like common breed around here. But she's she's a mutt either way, but she's definitely pit bull mutt. She looks just like our other pit bull but bigger. So, which is fine by me. I prefer pit bulls. Our older pit bull, she's like the best dog we've ever had. So, unfortunately, it doesn't look like this new pit bull is gonna be like that. She is a menace. Honestly, we named her wrong. We should have named her Dennis because she's just a menace to society. It's mostly because she's spoiled, but it can't be my fault. That would be crazy. Nice, thank you for that. We always love subs. I think we're almost at 50 subscribers for the puzzle channel on YouTube, which is kind of crazy. It's definitely been blowing up, which is good. I think TikTok's helped a little bit with that, but TikTok's been bad this week, so just need to make their tools easier to use. That's all I need. I don't know, I feel like doing 2 rows at a time is actually going faster. Kind of just like a chewier donut. It's a little less sweet than a donut though. At least I think it. At least this one is. I definitely like the cookies and cream better. And chocolate. Oh yeah, if you're new here. Normally I puzzle with my mom as well, but she is out sick today. She was looking around in chat, but she probably fell asleep. She can keep that sickness far away from me. Though I don't know that I'm gonna finish this today. I'm gonna try. The goal is to try to finish today. We might do a watch party in a little bit. Because the streamer awards are today. I'm pretty excited about that. Need like a guide to like keep me on which, like once you get in the middle, like keeping track of which face you're looking at, it's gonna be rough. See if these tassels will fit there. We're looking for eyeballs now with angry eyebrows, like this one right here. So good. What a great if that fit. That is the eye we're looking for, but not on that beast, I guess. That's the way he wants to play the game. No freckles. She's slowly scooting me out of the chair. Yep, yeah, that's good. Turn around. Don't. Nope. No eating puzzle pieces. Remember, we made a deal. If puzzle pieces are missing, it's Mom's fault. She did the puzzle. Not Sasha, because she eat the puzzle. I don't think it's this shape. You think it's this shape? Where is it? Then don't knock over the chair. Unfortunately, the wheels on these chairs roll so well that I can't, like, just put her next to me and let it be. So, like, it rolls away. It needs like a locking mechanism. I just get cheaper wheels. 12 months, jeez. Are we coming up on our anniversary? I think we are. I think we are for... I guess we are, because you just subscribed for 12 months. Hey. I guess we are. Or we missed it. I guess I didn't check the date on when we got affiliate. I'm assuming you woke up from a nap. It's not a hard puzzle. I've gotten one row done in 5 hours. To be fair, ow, I'm being bitten by a puppy right now, so like factor that into like your difficulty level when considering this puzzle. This is all copium, by the way. This is a hard puzzle. I'm not gonna let it defeat me. I have a feeling that I'm not gonna finish this today, and I'll just do like a couple extra streams where we finish this, because I don't have anything to stream right now, because the game that we were playing, the guys, was early access and kind of got to the end of the early access, and JD doesn't really... The other game that we were playing we haven't really gotten back to yet, so... She makes every puzzle harder. Yeah, she wants to do the puzzle. She succeeded a couple times. You just want in the chair that I'm in. Almost died. Here, you want in that chair? Go for it. You know what? Have all the chairs. I don't know, man. Get that chair. Go on. You're okay. Okay, well, standing in between them is not... That's not gonna work, puppy. Oh, no. You almost... No, don't break anything. Okay. Alright. Alright, okay. One day she's gonna jump into a chair and just smash the glass on this display case. I honestly don't know how it hasn't happened yet. See, normally, whenever I'm dealing with Sasha, Mom's doing the puzzle. Fortunately, today she's not dealing with it. This is what I needed, you know? I didn't have enough stress from work this week. I needed to add more. This is something simple to stress about. Because usually when you're stressing about something else, like life-related, bad things will happen if it doesn't get done or whatever. This doesn't get done. Oh well. Sasha does not agree. Nobody asked you. An unfortunate happening of this time of year. Honestly, I felt like I was coming down with something the last couple days, but I've just kind of ignored it like I usually do. So I've just slept a little bit more, a little extra. Honestly, wonder if it's just faster for this puzzle to just try pieces than try to find the specific one. I don't know, I feel like I'm spending a lot of time finding each piece, but perceived. I knew whenever I heard paper it was gonna be bad. Hopefully this is the whole book. I feel like I jinxed myself. Because I was like, oh, she doesn't mess with the books on my side table. Luckily, I don't think she ate any actual book. Like, it's still readable on, like, the last book she chewed up, but... Hey. It's crazy because she was sitting there chewing on a book surrounded by dog toys. Like, dude. I literally cannot make your life any easier. But anyway, that's why she's locked out of the living room without supervision. It's because she keeps getting books off the shelf. Which, honestly, the other dogs never did that. I never had a dog do that. Until this one. So, I might send her back. Maybe that's not his eye, to be fair. I do think there's a lot of duplicate faces in this. Or at least some. Oh no, this is a good stream to put on whenever you're doing chores. It's mostly just staring at pieces. And wondering why they're not putting themselves in the puzzle. There's also like no shot I get this done today. I think I've given up all hope on doing that. I'll just go until I can't go anymore. Oh, sure. wonder if I can do this. Let's find out. Also, if you don't know anything about the streamer awards, like, this is completely hosted and ran by one chick who streams on Twitch, Cinderella. So if you don't know anything about her, you should definitely go look. 12 hours to do this puzzle? Okay, well, I feel less bad about this one. I don't know how to, like, I don't know. Maybe I should not try so hard to, I don't know. I'll just have it playing and we can watch it together. Because I know there's, like, a way to do, like, a watch party, but I don't know how to set, like, up a watch party. I have no idea. I probably should have planned this out, but I kind of forgot the stream shit today. Like, I know she's been talking about it on her podcast and everything, but they're kind of just doing the opening ceremony, talking stuff now, where everybody sees her outfit, stuff like that. For an eyebrow. Why is, like, half this puzzle just looking for the eyebrow that you need? Like, I don't want to listen to this stream. We're just gonna listen to it. Okay. I want to. Because these are some of my favorite streamers, that's why. I have no idea how long I'm this doing. I don't know if I was saying anything particularly interesting. I did forget to change out my mic. My first time streaming, I'm nervous. That's a joke. Anyway, all I was saying is I forgot they put up an ad that's like, you can use your Twitch Prime to get rid of the ads. And I was like, oh yeah. So we did that. So now we have no ads. I don't know what else I was saying. I think I was just talking about puzzle. I don't know how streamers who stream all the time have time to watch other people streaming. Like, I don't even stream all the time. I don't have time to, like, watch a bunch of streams. Like, I'll watch some streams, like, edited versions of streams, like, on, like, in between stuff, but, like, most of my time goes to watching, like, editing my own content. Oh, I guess it's because they have employees for that. So I could do that. Sometimes it's like, I wish I could just pay somebody to do this for me, but I have thought about it, like, if I'm running behind, just, like, send the stuff to somebody on Fiverr and be like, hey, edit this for me. I don't, because I'm poor. Honestly, shouldn't be doing this right now. I think I'm not going to take tomorrow off, since I am about to take, like, 2 weeks off. Instead, I'm going to spend all day editing videos and try to get next couple weeks out. I need to plan out, like, how much I need to get done. Like, I'll have a few days to, like, I don't know. That's the problem, is I don't know how much I need, and I'm just not thinking about it right now, because I can stress about it whenever I do know how much. But right now, I'm just living in, like, fantasy world, where I'm completely caught up and everything's great. This streamer, Cutie Cinderella, also hosts, like, a show called, Master Baker, where she just takes, like, streamers who know nothing about cooking and says, hey, bake cookies, and she gives them no recipes. She has a bunch of ingredients in there, and she just kind of sees what happens. And mostly it's bad. Mostly it's not great, but it is interesting to watch them, like, gain confidence in baking, even though they still have no idea what they're doing. But it's a really good show. But he was one of the contestants on there. On one of the seasons. I think the first season. She's on 2, I think, so far. Yeah, shout out to everybody watching this stream. Maybe today's not the best version of our content, but I do what I can with what I have been given. Okay, I'm just looking for a smile right now. Just a line. I love in this industry, you're old if you're over 30. Like, I'm considered ancient in this world. I'm about 33, which is crazy. Still feels like I'm lying when I tell people my age. Which, honestly, like, I was in a meeting the other day, and we were joking about one of the managers who was in the call, and, like, his camera's up really high at, like, an angle, and I was like, oh man, you got that millennial angle on that camera, and they're like, haha. It was like, yeah, you're throwing back to your MySpace days, huh? And, like, the guy from the other company was like, you're not old enough to have a MySpace. I was like, dude, I had a Zynga. I'm plenty old enough to have a MySpace. Like, I had a MySpace in high school. I guess, was it high school? Maybe it was like later middle school, but still like plenty old enough. But that's nice of you to say. I don't ever use my webcam, so you only can go by a picture, which I think the picture that I have on my corporate email is like a decade old at this point, so fair enough. But it was just funny to me. I was like, I'm old enough, unfortunately. Okay, is there any fun faces in this row? No. The old man with glasses. Kinda, not really. Talking about another event, which I might get ticket to this year. The, no, it's not chess boxing, but there's like a boxing match that streamers do. And one of the chicks from Critical Role was in it last year. And I almost paid to get tickets to it, but not like physical, digital tickets, obviously. But I don't know. I'm not like the person that likes watching people beat each other up. It's my only problem with that. Like, this face is so hard because it's so like generic. Like, there's nothing to really like go off of. It's such a problem. Imagine like Wolf just walks out. He doesn't stream anymore, but he just like walks out and like does a face reveal. I don't think anybody's gonna be doing a face reveal anytime soon, though, after what happened with Minecraft guy. What was his name? Like, fucking blanking. And Florida guy. What is his name? With the mask, the white mask. I don't know. I don't think anybody's gonna be doing face reveals after that guy, though. He got fucking dragged on the internet for being like the most normal looking human ever. Just crazy. Oh, not this guy. There's another sunglasses guy. Are you kidding me right now? I'm just putting faces together at this point. I tried to do it the easy. I tried to do it the nice way, but it's too hard. Right now, I'm looking for too many things because I don't want to look for the thing that I'm supposed to be looking for because it's too hard. So I'm looking for too many things. And now I'm surrounded by dogs who want things from me because I can never just have a moment of peace. There's a lot of drama going around and who was invited to the stream awards because like she only invites like the nominees obviously for all the categories, and then they get a +1 and then like a few of her friends and family because like she's fucking paying for it, so why wouldn't she do that? And like a lot of people were upset that they couldn't come even though they weren't like nominees or whatever. She's like, I have to pay for each of your meals and like costs money and like not free to just like have everybody come hang out. I really hope she get like, I wish she could get like a sponsor to like pay. I think she does have sponsors obviously, but like just pay for like a big like to do like a con and just have like only streamer, like a big party for all the streamers. I think it'd be cool. And you'd get a lot of drama content out of it, so I guess I'm just not that full of myself. Like, good for people who are, but I just could never. Like, I expect everything to be given to me. I expect awards. Otherwise, I'm not going. Okay. But I understand. I mean, some people have, like, stuff going on in their life. I get that. But, like, your only reason for, like, not going to your industry's big events or whatever is because you feel entitled to have all the awards. That seems silly to me. No shit on that guy because I don't freaking know that guy. I don't watch a lot of the bigger streamers. I don't know. I like smaller streamers because like you can actually like chat with the streamer and like interact with the streamer. Whereas like bigger streamers, like their chat goes so fast, like you'd be lucky if they saw your chat. They'll see your like subscription and that's like it. Yeah, okay. That's the unfortunate thing because like I used to chat a lot in the Critical Role chat whenever they were first starting out, but like they got so big that like everybody kind of went to Twitter, and then Critical Role just got so popular that like you couldn't even like interact with people on Twitter, or like you had to like find like chats or discords. Like I would sometimes go to like the streaming people who would stream it like and watch it together, but like I don't know, it's the unfortunate reality of like watching them succeed in their industry. It's like you lose some of the appeal, in my opinion. So we gotta make sure this channel doesn't ever get too big. That would be terrible. Terrible. The dogs will make sure that never happens, so we could never be as professional as some of these streamers. What's really interesting about this streamer award is like Pokimane said that she was stepping down. I don't think she's gonna stop streaming, but she's not gonna be exclusively streaming in one place anymore. There's like this huge uproar right now of that. So interesting. I don't know if she's nominated for anything. I really should know more about this, but I just like a lot of these. I watch a lot of these. I don't watch their streams, but I watch like their like secondary content, like a lot of their podcasts. That's where I know them from, or like random shit they put out that isn't like their normal stuff. Like all of the streamers who went out and did the I'll have what you're having food challenge thing. I watched like almost all of those because that was just good content. Watching people try to eat a bunch of food. I can't believe I haven't even done the second row of this puzzle yet. Yeah, I know I'm working on row 2 and 3, but like, just crazy. Crazy. I think I could put this facing. Maybe not, because there's like one and then down. Also, I love, like, after the Streamer Awards, like, she's in a podcast with a couple of these guys. And I love watching that podcast specifically, where she gets to spill all the, like, behind-the-scenes tea, which is so good. I think I'm gonna try to finish this second row and then call that. I'm definitely not gonna be mom's time, but... Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna end today. I tried to get 3 rows. I don't know, maybe next time when we come back, I will just try to put some faces together and then get them in. Like, I can move these faces into where they go, maybe, and that'll give me something to work on. Like, dude, I haven't done anything. I feel like getting some of these, like, the place where they go would be helpful. Under that, it is a grid though, which is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Problem is, if you don't have the mouth, you could be putting the eyes in the wrong place. So, like, keep track of that. Goes on top. Yeah, I think this is the better way to do it. You just put faces together and then place them. Probably more fun that way. Because it's a nice grid too, so no reason not to be able to do that. Like, those are exactly where they're supposed to go because there's a grid system this way and this way. As long as, you know, it's the right face. Not just the hard part, is making sure it's actually the face that you think it is. So that's my progress in 7.5 hours. To be fair, I had to get up quite a few times with the dog, and I was doing it by myself, but I think that's where I'm in today's stream. I'm exhausted and hungry because I haven't eaten anything other than a couple donuts, and I gotta feed the dogs, so. And I'll see you guys back here next time. Bye.